he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Price. He brings it down, but he reaches the 40-yard line.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look out, room to run here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side there when grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught by the receiver. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That gain makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A play action, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff running right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Quick throw over the middle. Goes incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
The 2nd down incompletion. I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, looking for his back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Lewis. Makes the grab. Can he get there? One down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Bringing pressure. And we trap him for a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. To pass. It's Lewis. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring rush. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with more urgency. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. The defense scoops it up. Get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized a heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. Breaks into the clear.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Lewis. Receiver makes the grab. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the first and still going. Powering through the defender. Now here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. No control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback, is definitely frustrated. What a great job of the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grab down the middle. It's Price. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Lewis. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made wide open way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime.
3:25.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the Bird Orange beginning to pull away from their rivals, Kirk, here in Dallas.
Yeah, Chris, Texas has done a really good job on both sides of the football. Put themselves in a position now, as you said, to pull away and put this game away.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Singleton. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks free. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him out through a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. QB keeper all the way. He finds some space. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 47.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
He's bringing it back.
And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. trap behind the line. It's Washington. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Throwing for his running back. Caught for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead.
10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Lewis. Pressure is coming. Trapped again in the pocket.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks into the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's got to be very happy with the result of this play.
Here comes the point after attempt. There's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Keeping it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Again, makes it second and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Design quarterback run. Breaking tackles. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra head.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. And momentum done some really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field.
42 spot.
On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And the Sooners line up on the 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Price. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out
who's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. And the wideout goes in motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people